We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cleveland Indians and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Alex Cobb is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Left side, but well foul.
First pitch, 6:35.
Now the 0-1.
Hey! 0-2. Ball. Playing 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit back up the middle. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting second. The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Striding in for the Indians, Cesar Hernandez. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied, but this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A 1 pitch.
Yep.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roy. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
And the runner back in standing. The 1-2. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the hind, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 11 for him on the season, and with it the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
2 balls and no strikes. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder coming in. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Indians. Zach Plesac gets the ball for the Indians in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, the shortstop, Plesac.
Now the pitch.
Ball.
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
So now to the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside. And here's one that misses, so it's 2-1 now to the Oriole left fielder. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Renato Nunez will be next. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Renato.
In now for the O's, Renato Nunez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery.
No.
Weak grounder down the line at third. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1. Fouled away. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Davis. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Comes set, the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
One and 2. Here it is. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore, but first here's Heidi Watney with a little bit more on the forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Now the 2-1. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seven, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Oscar Mercado.
In now, Oscar Mercado. He's running. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, hit and run right there. I know the guy had to pull up on second base because the ball didn't get to the outfield, but you know what? You'll take the knock. First and second, regroup. Let's see what happens.
Stepping in now, Roberto Perez, as he'll take a look at ball one. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's just 1 for 6. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And that's taken up and in for ball two.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. He's set and the pitch. The bases are loaded with only 1 out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. A ball and a strike.
Playing 11.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And Iglesias will put the squeeze on this one to retire the side. Indians forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the second. The Indians on top, 3-1. Last half of the second set to go. Ready now for Baltimore. Dwight Smith Jr. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. The pitch.
Ball.
Plesac, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a 12th round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. Line drive, fair ball down the line.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average would dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
Now in the box, Chance Sisco. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. Here's the first pitch to him. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chance Sisco. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So digging in now, Ramon Urias. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Here it comes, 2-0.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-1 pitch. This is here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Batting 9, the center fielder,
Austin Hayes the next to bat. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Now the 0-1.
0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
First and second now, 1 man out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Grounded to third. Hernandez at second. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way.
No.
The 1-0.
Ball outside.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So the base is empty here with one away. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Iglesias now at short. Fielded cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. So 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Not shortstop. Plesac. Iglesias.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lindor will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Up next for the Orioles.
At the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Mountcastle.
And the pitch.
Hurry.
And there's ball 1.
Playing 11.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes is there. 2 down.
Now batting.
Striding in, Renato Nunez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail it here 3-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Good time now to check out the Orioles' Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. Here's Carlos Santana now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Iglesias is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter.
In now for Cleveland, Oscar Mercado. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard towards the hole, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Now batting.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
No balls and 1 strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Lane 11, 1-1.
Two balls and a strike. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Big swing by Mancini now, and this is carrying well to left. Now this will rattle up against the wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Chris Davis at the plate now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Line drive to center field. But he'll close fast out there as he puts it away chest high, and the runner will be forced to head back to first.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Coming to the plate now, Dwight Smith Jr., a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-1. To 1-2 now. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Orioles so far. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 3-2 one more time. finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco.
He swings and lines it to left.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave one. Score holds, it's 3-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now here it comes. Line drive, base hit. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. So here's Francisco Lindor now. A pitch out. The throw. It's high, but a fine play to come down with it at second, and he's out trying to steal a base. The 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that's low, ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
Now the 1-0.
Behind. No.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Tribe, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Stepping in, Ramon Urias. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter.
So striding in, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Now the pitch. Too low, 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Iglesias carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now
he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
So coming to the plate, Ryan Mountcastle, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. 1-0.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball. Ball down.
Heading out toward shallow right. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Hector Velasquez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Orioles, Number 76. Hector.
New inning set to get underway. So here's Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Leading off the Cleveland, the center fielder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Into the box, Domingo Santana. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way.
Ball one.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. We're in the sixth inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. The 1-1 hit the other way out toward right field. Smith is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Two out, nobody on. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Down in order go the Tribe, and it's still 3-1. Dominic Leone enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 53, Dominic Leone.
Digging in now, Renato Nunez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Renato Nunez.
First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. That's wide, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0 catches the inside corner for a strike.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Orioles have cut it to 1. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
So here's Trey Mancini as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gets dirty and gloves it. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
Here's Chris Davis now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
This is when you start to lose your mind a little bit. You know you're in a slump as you walk to the plate. You finally do something good and barrel something up, and it's right at somebody.
One and one to count to Chris Davis. One out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles.
Stepping into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Too low.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lined into right, a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher, Cisco.
Into the box now, Chance Cisco. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Orioles draw closer on the home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Indians 3 and the Orioles 2. Miguel Castro is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Miguel Castro.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Oscar Mercado. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Oscar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
At the plate, Roberto Perez. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Smith will be there to put it away in front of the big scoreboard. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch on its way. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. From the stretch. Now a drive to right. Into the flat.
AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here. Just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Franmil Reyes will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the belt, the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Looking at his career totals, Reyes brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. LeBlanc, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick to it of this as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Now batting, the 17th.
Standing in, Tyler Naquin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
A pause and the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
The left fielder, number 24, Domingo.
Now batting, Domingo Santana. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Indians hang a crooked number thanks to this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Indians 6 and the Orioles 2. Nick Whitgren gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Nick Whitgren.
Leading off the inning, Ramon Urias, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he fouls this one off.
Count remains 2-2.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. In the air to right center. Naquin's under it. 1 down. Now to the plate, Austin Hayes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A ball and a strike.
Playing 11, 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ah.
2 out, nobody on. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Lane 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman, and that'll be that. We'll see Carlos Santana when we come back. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Indians lead it 6-2. Tanner Scott is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Tanner Scott.
So now Carlos Santana. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Carlos Santana.
First pitch on its way.
No.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. Scott is a guy known for his lights out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batter, designated hitter, Oscar Mercado.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Oscar Mercado. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Hard sinker misses 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate now, Roberto Perez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Runners on first with one down. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
To the plate now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Popped him up. Urias over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians leave 1. They lead it 6-2. Adam Simber is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 90, Adam Simber.
Digging in, Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The left fielder, Ryan Mountcastle.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Simber was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now another 1-2. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reyes is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first out. Ready for another chance? Renato Nunez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now back, first baseman, Trey Mancini.
So now to the plate, Trey Mancini, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Outside, 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
1 strike.
On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Chris Davis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way.
No, that's the ball.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-1.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready for another shot now. Dwight Smith Jr. His guys trail by 4, but the bases are juiced, so a home run ties it. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
From the belt, the pitch.
No.
Bases are loaded here. One man out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. To 2-2 now.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Hernandez at second. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Sean Armstrong enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Standing in now, Francisco Lindor. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Playing 2 balls.
No one out with a runner at second. High in the air into shallow left center. Mountcastle comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Franmil Reyes. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a strike.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runner at second here with one man out. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now at the plate, Tyler Naquin. Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded back up the middle to Iglesias for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Indians 6 and the Orioles 2. Hunter Wood, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Hunter Wood.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Chance Sisco. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak roller right side. And that's the first out. Striding into the box, Ramon Urias. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
And he lays off there. 1-0. Two and 0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Baltimore down to their final strike. Just hung in there on that one. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the 9th is still alive after the 2-out success.
Boy, another base hit, and hopefully not another stranded runner, Mark.
Yeah, I can't tell you how frustrating it is for the offensive team not to be able to pick their pitcher up. A lot of traffic on the board. Somebody's got to come through.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jose Iglesias is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
We're playing 11.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Brad Hand takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So striding forward now, Ryan Mountcastle. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
No, too low.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Bounce to first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Indians used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Zach Plesac earns his 5th winner of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50.